ThemsAllTook has joined the game. We're back.
Hey, we're back.
For round 2. We're going to be playing again. Do you want to go to the left and I'll try to go to the right or something?
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, it's more Don't Starve with Brian and Alex. And I know that I have done a lot of kind of practice to try to improve my skills since the last time we played.
Yeah, I've done some too. We're kind of going in with a plan, at least to try to do a little better than we did last time. Fix some of the problems we had.
Right. Yeah, some of it is just, I feel like on my end, just kind of like learning a bit more about the game and controls and getting practice, and some of it is talking about kind of strategic aspects that we, didn't use to the maximum in our last playthrough. And so hopefully, we'll be able to survive that much better today.
And since we observed that latency has such an impact on the game, we decided to trade off the host advantage, so Brian's hosting this time.
That's right. And I have more practice fighting, and nevertheless, the latency didn't seem too bad when we were just kind of testing things out, because you managed to kill a spider in a little test world.
Yep.
When we were trying things out. I have not managed to find a flint yet, and that's kind of holding me up, but otherwise, there's some grassland over here with lots of rabbit holes.
Yeah, I haven't found any flint yet either, but I did find something very good. There's a pig village with grass and berries and things growing in it.
I forgot to change the world customization settings. Do you want to start over?
Nah, we can. I think we can go ahead with what we have. We can try that next time.
All right.
Yeah, we talked about changing a couple of settings in the world, but I guess we won't be doing that this time.
So it's just normal world settings. There's a lot of... Yeah, I was surprised. I didn't know about them until Alex pointed it out, but there's a lot of ways that you can customize the world. You can change... Ooh, I found a boulder with gold.
Oh, nice.
And I
but
found
still
some
no flint?
I found some
good.
flint, and so I'm going to mine it right up.
Good. I, too, am still flintless. Ah, there we go. There's a piece.
So yeah, there's all kinds of world customization settings. You can change how many boulders there are. You can change how much it rains, how many bad guys there are. Whether you start in summer or winter. There's all kinds of customization settings now. I don't know. I'd never checked that out in the original game. I don't know if they had those settings back then.
Yeah, they actually have a few more, because there's kind of less stuff in Don't Starve Together. But there are a few things that aren't in the base game.
And so we had talked about using some of those possibly to give ourselves a little bit more of an advantage getting started. But here we are in a normal world once again, but that's fine.
Alright, so if you have... Let's see, how much gold have you managed to find so far?
I have found 3 pieces of gold so far, and so we could at least make the science machine, but not enough for the Alchemy Engine yet.
Yeah.
And so perhaps we will try to meet up again tonight back near the portal. Oh, here's a little bit more gold.
Sounds like a plan.
Since the science machine is so valuable, then you'll be able to create things like backpacks, which will really help a ton.
Yeah, at the very least, I want a backpack and a shovel.
Right.
I'm currently 1 flint short of a shovel.
I found more gold. Okay, there's a lot of gold over here. So unlike our previous playthrough, where did we not get enough gold for the Alchemy Engine until like day 6 or 7 or something?
Oh, it was a lot later than that. I think it was like 14 or 15.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
This time we're doing better. I really need to chop down some trees so that I don't get so excited about the gold
Right.
that I miss some key resources.
I have been chopping trees, so if we meet up and you don't have wood yet, I can provide it.
I'm gonna go ahead and chop down at least 1 tree right over here. Actually, here's another tree. And alright, I guess we've used up about half the day, and so I'll start heading back in that direction. I've got 6 gold. There is more gold over here.
Good.
And actually, let me see. Let me make 1 more pick. I think if I break this one down, then I might have enough for the Alchemy Engine already as well. Although, I suppose it's the case, in terms of base location, we'll just set down the science machine for now, and we can hold on to the Alchemy Engine until a little bit later on.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. Because, yeah, we talked about a lot of considerations we want to make and where we place our base, and we haven't found the right spot yet. Alright, so I'm heading in the direction of the portal.
Okay, I'm chopping down 1 more tree, but I'm also heading back in the direction of the portal. But I've got 25 rocks, which is great. Where was the portal? It's back up here, okay. And there's a grassland with rabbit holes over here that's kind of sandwiched between a couple of forests. but I haven't explored the grassland enough to know if there's any beefalo anywhere.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because some have them, some don't. Some of them are just little places with rabbits.
Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and craft a torch, just to make sure that I don't get stuck without one. But I can see them almost up to where you are.
Alright, I will, I'll set down a campfire
Sure.
here.
And I'll go ahead and set down a science machine.
Great.
And we can prototype some things.
Do you have any extra flint you could hand me?
I probably do.
I need
And
just a
yes,
little
I
bit.
do. And so I will... Oops.
Thank you.
There's another piece over there.
Perfect.
Alright, and I'm also going to prototype a shovel because that is so useful. And I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to, I guess I don't have enough to, do the Alchemy Engine just yet. I might go ahead and craft it just to have it in my inventory, but then wait until...
Ooh, yeah, that's a great idea. Because then we could actually take down, we would have the option of taking down the science machine.
Right. We might want to leave it here until we know exactly what we're going to set up, just in case.
That's probably a better idea.
Alright, and I'm going to cook up some berries over here as well, because it would be good, since the game is entitled Don't Starve, to not starve.
I'm going to cook some berries too, but for a different reason that we've already discussed. Oops.
Alright, and if I get one more twig, I'll be able to make myself a backpack, and so I'll do that on my own as the day comes along. And let's see. So I've got that. What else would I need for the Alchemy Engine? The boards. I don't have many logs yet. Okay.
I have a whole bunch of carrots. Are you okay on food for the next little bit?
Yeah, I'll be okay on food for another day anyway.
Okay.
And yeah, I guess we ended up kind of doing a number of different episode lengths in the first series. Some were like 2 days or 3 days or 4 days, just depending upon what's going on.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we'll probably kind of wing it again. We'll probably aim for around 3 days of in-game time. Looks like it's about to turn into day 2.
Okay. I've made all my basic stuff.
Great. With this, I should be able to make the backpack. And then I guess I'll continue kind of exploring more in my direction and you back in your direction, or...
Sounds good.
Alright. Let me get a little bit more wood. And I think I will also go ahead and just plant a couple of trees back near the science machine, since we'll probably have to meet back here at least once more.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and so you've been going to the left. I had to go kind of down and right, basically because there was kind of the ocean above. Did you also go downwards?
Yeah, pretty much. So, yeah, I guess I think we might kind of be at a northern shore or something like... Well, no, there's a way I can go north. I'll check up there.
Okay, great.
Ooh, I do see spiders. So we might actually have a good spot pretty close to the portal.
Gotcha. Let's definitely keep an eye out for wormholes as well,
Oh, yeah.
because that's another possible good place to have a base in order to be within reach of a lot of different resources.
Yep. Yeah, this would be the perfect place to set down camp, if not for the fact that these pigs in this village would turn into werepigs during a full moon.
Right.
So I'm thinking about whether it'd be a good idea to maybe hammer down their houses so they wouldn't have a place to go and spawn anymore, or if we want to be just a little bit away from there, or what.
I found
Not
a
really sure.
touchstone that has 4 pig heads on sticks, and so in the future we could come back. That's almost directly south of the portal.
Cool, cool. I wanted to
Come
make a
back there
hammer, but I
hammer that, right? But I think
didn't
we
have
need
the things for it.
I can't remember if that's tier 1 or tier 2. Oh, there's a wormhole right over here too. I'm gonna go ahead and hop in just to see where things are gonna connect.
Nice.
Where did I end up on the map? Very far to the south. Okay, so that's a warp to the south. There's pigs and spiders. I'm going to do a tiny bit of exploration. Actually, I'm going to try to see if I can walk back to the north, basically from here, in order to fill out some of the map.
Cool. I made a torch to burn down some trees to get charcoal, forgetting that I had a lighter on me.
I see. That's okay. The torch could still come in useful, so just keep it unequipped. And, yeah, charcoal, 6 charcoal for the crock pot, and yeah, making a couple crock pots, actually. I found to be super valuable.
Yep. Yeah, so maybe I'll get at least 12, maybe a little more for a boomerang if we want to take that risk.
Sounds good.
I do wonder how well the boomerang works if I'm not hosting.
Right, with latency, that'll be interesting to discover.
Yep. Lighter, where'd you go? There we go.
All right, I need to pay a little bit more attention to food. Okay, it looks like this might be separated from the land over here. Was there something over here? What was that? Oh, it's just mushroom caps. Could feed them to pigs to get a little bit of manure early.
Well, that's a good idea. I have mushrooms and pigs here. I should do that too.
And I made a shovel, so let's dig up this grave. Oh, a spooky ghost.
Ooh.
I think they can't follow you through the wormhole, maybe, and so maybe I'll just jump back through there. Where was that wormhole? It's down here.
Alright, how much charcoal is that? I have 8, 9, 10, 11. A few more.
I actually have been rather unlucky with regards to food. And so I may need to try to meet back up.
Alright, I have 10 carrots on me, which should last both of us a little while.
Alright, let's see from here. Let's try to circle around this way a little bit. But basically I'll be heading back to, yeah, Portal Science Machine. Oh, here's a carrot at least. Oh, and here's some berry bushes. Okay, I'll be okay on my own.
Great.
Now, so don't worry about it so much. And I will also pick up some berry bushes. But how many do you think will be?
They stack to 10, so I was planning to get that many before I do anything with them, but I don't know. Alright, let's see how this spider fight goes with latency. Not too bad so far. It's weird. From what I saw in your video, it seemed like it was worse for you than for me somehow, but we're making the same...
Right. Yeah, I don't know if there could be any sources of asymmetry. Yeah, that is kind of weird. It was mostly, yeah, like with the bees. Like, it seems like I was nowhere near the bees and ended up getting really stung that one time.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. I've managed to get 4 spider glands.
Fantastic.
Probably put on a log suit just in case.
Alright.
Yeah, there was a case where I was nowhere near the spiders and they were still able to get me, so I do need to be a little more careful than usual here.
And I'm back over at the science machine, and I'm just going to make a camp for the night here.
I'm going to head in that direction because I shouldn't be out this late.
Okay. And cook up some more food to stay alive. Alright. My stomach is still halfway full, that's fine.
Can I make it there before dark? Probably not.
There you are.
Ah, there you are. Almost went right past you.
Let's see. In that case, if you berry bushes, did they already stack up, or can I hand you some?
You can hand me some.
Okay. So there's the berry bushes that I have.
Great.
And I'm going to plant just a few more things around here that I happen to pick up.
How are you for food right now?
I'm pretty much empty of food other than mushroom caps, which I'm not sure are good people food.
Alright, I'll give you half of what I have for carrots.
Okay, thank you very much. I'll walk away from the fire while you're cooking. It's hard to otherwise. Alright, I would like to cook these carrots, please. Let me add...
Looking at my inventory.
Oh, the carrots are already cooked.
Oh, yeah. Thinking about what to do about it, because I'm...
Do you want to give me any things that you don't need stacks of right now, or...?
See, I don't want to clutter up your inventory. I almost feel like I should set up a chest here just to have a place to put
That's
stuff.
actually not a bad idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Okay. And I'm going to plant some saplings right here, and we'll have a nice little sapling farm that we can come and revisit at some point in the future.
Cool.
Yeah, I haven't seen anywhere that's super awesome in terms of a base to set up. And so, let's see. If you've been going left and north, I think I'm going to continue just walking south on this continent without jumping in the wormhole, I think.
All right.
And actually, if you're doing the chest right there, I'm going to dump... I don't need to be holding the gold right now, so I'm going to dump it and the niter in there. And my cut stone. And eventually we'll make the Alchemy Engine right there.
Great.
Okay, and you've intentionally left those berries on the ground to turn them into rot, so we can eventually fertilize some berry bushes.
Yeah. I don't think anything in the area should eat those while we're out, but I guess we'll find out.
Right.
I think we might actually be pretty close to a good spot here. I want to explore the area just a little bit more and see if there's maybe a better place or anything I need to know about. Oh, I wanted to make a hammer.
Oh, I forgot to do that too. Once I found that touchstone.
Yeah, I'm close enough that I'm going to go back.
Okay. And since I seem to have a good supply of rocks over here, I'll continue to get more, so we'll be able to set up a fire pit where we do finally decide to make a more permanent camp.
I don't have any flint. Okay, so I guess I can't make a pickaxe to get the rocks to make the hammer. Oh well.
Alright, yeah, I have plenty of those, so next time we meet up, perhaps we'll distribute a little bit of that. Or maybe you'll find some on your own.
Yeah.
Let's see. Alright, let's go off the road over here and try going in this direction. And I've just about collected enough flowers that I'm probably going to go ahead and make myself a garland.
That's a good idea. I should do that too. I found out that the garland is actually not as good as some other things you can put on your head that restore sanity, but it is the cheapest one to make.
I see. And yeah, in the games that I've been playing, kind of practicing on my own, sanity has rarely been my biggest problem.
Right. Yeah, but we've seen how much of a problem it can become if we let it get out of control.
Right.
So it'd be good for us both to know about ways to raise it.
I think I've never done this. I think there's like those green mushrooms that you can find, and I think if you like cook them up and eat them, they're supposed to be good for sanity. I actually saw one of them earlier and I didn't pick it up, but next time I do, I'll try to grab it.
Yeah, I always have so much trouble remembering which mushroom does what.
But neither of us has seen signs of beefalo, correct?
I haven't.
Okay. Oops.
I'm just in a bleak, dense forest here. Found a totally normal tree.
Alright, I'm in a happy kind of grassland over here. That does actually have some rabbits, and I would not mind going ahead and setting out a rabbit trap and trying to grab one of these guys. Hey, buddy.
So if we can just find beefalo and spiders not too far away, that might be a good place to set up. Okay, Flint, where are you?
If you're still having trouble with flint, then should I plan to head back tonight again so that we can sync up, because that could be a limiting...
That would be good. I'm pretty far out, though. I don't think...
I see.
I might have trouble making it back before dark.
Alright, then for right now, I'm not going to head back in that direction. And I guess I should really explore. It looks like that's all that grass. There might be some more up here.
I'm tracking a koalefant. I'm not sure we need it, but I started doing it, so I feel like I should finish.
And yeah, at this point, I'm mostly just trying to get a sense of the land. One thing I do a lot of these days is anytime that there's a path that has rabbit holes really near the path, I go ahead and just leave some traps. Because then the next time I walk the path, it's usually the case that we'll find something. Alright, there's the wormhole again, so that's where I am on the map now. Let's try going down this way.
Oh man, this forest, it's almost impossible to see tracks.
Alright, well I'm getting plenty more rocks and flint. And so if we do end up meeting up, I can definitely help you out in that respect.
Great. Alright, I found spiders, a wormhole, a swamp.
Oh, there is a tall bird with an egg.
Ooh, those
not
are dangerous.
Get too close to him, that's right.
Oh, this koalefant is leading me right into the swamp. I think I'm going to abandon the chase. Because I don't want to get caught in there at night.
Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and make a campfire for the night. Anywhere useful I can do it? No, I guess between these rocks. I can at least mine these rocks. Oops. Place. Alright, and we have some light. Great. So it's the end of day 3 and we're apart. Do you want to plan to end an episode here, or do you want to try to get together in the next day and go for 4 days?
I feel like we should try to get together, if that works for you.
That is fine. Alright, so I will just cook up some food over here. Keep myself going.
Oh, I went in kind of a circle. I'm closer to home than I thought. Also foolishly rotated the camera, so I'm trying to figure out which way is north.
Oh, that's a problem. You might be able to find that northern edge that we were near.
Yeah, I know how the land around the portal is oriented, so that's how I found it.
And let's see, are there any other things that I ought to do right now? These will stack. And it doesn't hurt to just plant random trees around. For the future. I'm a very green person.
I might try and get 8 reeds before I leave the swamp, just so we'll have enough for a bird cage later, because that can be fairly valuable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the couple times that I've gotten dragon fruit and managed to make the dragon pie, like, it's such a cheap thing, and it's so great for food and health.
Yeah, I think the other thing we might not have been taking advantage of quite enough was that you can give birds cooked monster meat and get eggs out of them. So you can turn the monster meat into something you can eat that won't hurt you.
I see. Alright, I'm going to head back home. Since we have a chest there, I can just leave, half a stack of flints there for you.
Sounds good. I'll head in that direction shortly, just so we'll not be too far apart.
And yeah, at this point, if it sounds like you have a prospect for a possible place to set up for a better base, it would be good to get an alchemy station set down so we can start getting some farms going and things.
Yeah, my place is okay. I'm not sure if it's the best.
I see. Alright, yeah. Do you want to wait until we find beefalo, possibly?
That's... well, how much do we really need beefalo is what I'm wondering.
I don't know. Alright. This chest is kind of full. I can just leave flints on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to leave a stack of 10 flints over here. Is there anything else that you would need from me?
I don't think so.
Let's also put some extra berry bushes in there, and the niter I don't need to be carrying around. And, okay, the rest of my stuff is pretty good. I'll plant some more saplings over here.
Alright, so I'm going to kind of take stock of what I have. Let's see, I think think I've found everything that I feel like we need, other than just a place to call home. I mean, I guess the easiest thing would be to just set up right where we've put the science machine.
Right. It's really... I would like to at least be near some rabbits or something.
Yeah, yeah, certainly.
I at least have a grassland down here that we could do that. Although I don't think... Well, actually, how close is this to the wormhole? If it's close to the wormhole, which would get us to spiders and pigs and some other things, that might be good. Where was the wormhole again? Need to zoom in on this map. There we go. It's kind of directly south.
All right, I'm close to where you are, so maybe you could show me your place and we could take a look at it together.
Okay, basically if you head directly south of the portal, yeah, you're almost over with me.
Okay.
There's a wormhole down here. We can take the path a little bit because it's a tiny bit to the right. Oh, did you ever pick up the flint, or did you already go by there?
Oh, I didn't.
I'm gonna
yeah.
give you another half of my flint then, because I still have a bunch.
Okay.
So here is 5 to get you going.
Great.
So there's rabbits around here, and then the wormhole is just down right over here.
Ha!
And it takes you to a more scary place that had pigs and spiders and different things. If you want to take a peek, I'm going to keep looking around. I guess I have looked around here. Basically, there's forest to the left and grassland to the right, and forest to the south that I haven't gone very far into.
Oh, wow, this takes you a long way off.
Yeah, it really does. And so, let me make some more rabbit traps, actually, while I'm thinking of it. How much grass do I have? Actually, okay, I need to pick a bunch of grass to make some more rabbit traps.
Okay, yeah, I feel like this is not too bad an idea. Seems like a good place. I'm gonna feed these pigs some mushrooms.
Alright. I'm gonna place down one rabbit trap, and then I guess I'm gonna go back to the science machine and make the alchemy engine just to have it kind of already in my inventory, ready to go.
Nice, nice.
And then, yeah, I guess we'll be able to meet up tonight over here. And I'll also grab... We have a bunch of things that are in the chest right now, but we can take a little bit of time to move things on the next day or something.
Yeah, a lot of those aren't crucial to have right this second, although I guess we'd want the... Oh, you were up there. Do you happen to see if the berries had turned into rot or if they were even still there?
They were still there. They had not turned into rot yet.
Okay.
Like, they will turn into, like, a completely different graphic once they turn to rot. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll go check on them. But yeah, the fact that we can already get an alchemy engine and start getting some improved farms and things going, I think will be good. Oh, they have turned to rot now. Great.
Ah, good.
So I'm going to grab that. Okay, I need to refine some logs to make the alchemy engine. Boards, whatever.
Hammer. Give me a hammer.
Then I have the cut stone in here already. And the gold. All
Do you
right.
happen to have 3 rocks you could give me?
I will in just a moment.
Alright.
I need one more board. Got it. Alright, alchemy engine has been prototyped. It's in my inventory. I can place it later. Here are some rocks.
Thank you.
And I'm just going to fill my inventory with as much good stuff as I can take.
All right, I'll do the same.
Actually, yeah, I can take all of that. Alright, I'm going to make a run for it then down to, I guess, somewhere right near the wormhole?
Sure.
And so long as, yeah, we're not too far from a path, we have rabbit traps, we can get a long distance travel. Here's one of these green mushrooms. I'm going to grab it really quick. Yeah, I think this will be a decent place. And if we have to move, there's tons of gold, and so if we had to make another alchemy engine, it wouldn't be the worst thing.
Yeah.
I guess just maybe set up right around here. Is this reasonable?
Sounds good.
I will make a fire pit. Don't need it quite yet, but I'll go ahead and set it out.
I'm gonna see if I can make a crock pot right away.
Okay.
As soon as the alchemy engine's up.
There you go.
Awesome.
And while it's still light, I'm just going to harvest all the grass that's around here.
All right, I forgot that I didn't have any stone on me, so I would need 3 cut stone for that. Which I forget, it's refined cut stone. 3 stone each, so 9 stone for a crock pot.
Alright, and as a reminder, somewhere kind of like up and right of here, there is a tall bird with an egg, but it's reasonably far away. We're not going to accidentally stumble on it too easily.
Okay.
And as for food right now, my stomach is low, but I have some berries that I'm just going to cook up. And if we have enough wood, I'm actually very low on wood. It's one of the few things I don't have.
Looks like I am too, because I just made a chest. Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
All right, pine... Oh, you made a chest, though. Okay, that was one of the reasons that I want it. Okay, and there's a bunch of pine cones here. I'm going to start planting them right here.
Great.
And I'll just kind of plant them in small groups until we have a lightning rod, potentially, or something. Just so they don't end up catching fire. Hopefully that's unlikely.
I'm planting berry bushes, hopefully far enough away that they won't also catch fire if those do. Did you grab the rot off the ground?
I did grab the rot off the ground, and so I'm going to put it in this chest. I need to offload a bunch of things, actually. That can go in there, that can go in there. Here's the rot that you can use for fertilizing. I'm going to stick a rabbit in here. I'm going to stick that in here. And here's some more berry bushes if you want to plant some more. And I'll go ahead and plant the sapling. All right, but this is probably also a good place for us to call it an episode. And we will see you guys on the morning of day 5.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.